All right, what's up with y'all, man? Turn that around real quick. But what's up with y'all, man? Welcome to another video with your boy Tyler, man. We finna start doing these live streams. I believe that these live streams would be a lot better. I feel like I can connect with y'all more. I feel like this is like a real one-on-one conversation, and I'm actually talking to y'all live. So it ain't no more editing, it ain't no more recording and stuff like that. But this is actual live recording. Today, what I want to talk about, man, I want to talk about your words, right? Your words have a lot of power. They have more power than what you think. Let's put it like that. Your words have a lot more power than what you think. Even when, a lot of the times, I'm going to say this, a lot of the times when we try to achieve things in life and when we try to make things happen and our goals and aspirations and things like that, the things that we say actually hinders us from actually doing it, right? So for example, a lot of people want to get in shape. All right, I'm one of those people. Like, I want to get lean, I want to get ripped up. I'm not in too bad shape, you feel me? But I want to get lean and ripped up. But your words can actually hinder you from getting lean. So just by saying like, man, I ain't gonna never get lean, like I ain't gonna never get in shape, like I ain't never gonna eat right. Like, words like that can actually hinder you. Words like that can actually stop your growth. Something I want us to look at, if you have a Bible on you, or if you got the Bible out, that's fine. I want you to turn to Genesis, right? The first book of the Bible. You can't miss it, bro. you can't miss it. It's the first book of the Bible. Let's see. Hold on. I want us to go to Genesis. Genesis 1, right? So at the very beginning, like the very beginning, it says, in the beginning God created the heavens and the earth. The earth was formless and void, or waste, and emptiness and darkness was upon the face of the deep. But hold on, keep going. The Spirit of God was moving over the face of the waters. And I want y'all to pay attention to this part right here. This part right here is the main point of what I want y'all to get from this. So pay close attention. It says, and God said, let there be light, and there was light. So Tyler, what are you trying to say by that? I'm trying to say that even God, even the words that he said, right? Even he knew that his words was powerful enough to bring light into this world, right? He knew that his words was powerful enough to change the dynamic of this whole universe. So if you understand that your words are that powerful to where you can change the dynamic of how you operate, you can change the dynamic of how you live, your life will look differently, right? The Bible also tells us that in Judgment Day, or at the end times, that every word that we have put out into the atmosphere, every word that we have spoken over the course of our life will be judged, right? So everything you say in life, everything you said in life, it will be judged, right? So with that being said, I want us to actually think about the words that we are going to say moving forward. Instead of saying I can't, say that I will, right? And instead of saying I don't have, say that I have. Because what you don't understand that you're doing is you're speaking things into the atmosphere. And not only that, things that you have already spoken will come to pass, right? Things that you're speaking now that you may not see how it's going to work. You may not see how you're going to get that money. You may not see how you're going to get that bag, right? But if you speak it into existence, like I'm going to get it because God is going to provide for me, right? Those words right there is what moves God, because what is that? That's faith. Now we on a whole different topic, but now you will realize that you're using faith now. You're no longer just going based off of like what you see and what you see in this natural, but now you're going into what you see in the spiritual. Now you're using faith. When you speak things into the atmosphere without you even seeing it, you're having faith. So if your goal is to get a lean physique, if your goal is to get a bag, if your goal is to have this business going, you need to speak that thing. Use your words carefully, right? You need to speak that thing. Something I don't realize with a lot of people, bro, is like, I don't understand how people speak bad things into the atmosphere and expect good things to come out. You feel me? Right? The Bible tells us that by the by the fruits that we bear shows what type of tree we are, right? So if we're bearing bad fruits, aka if we're speaking bad things into the atmosphere, right? We should already know what kind of tree we are. We're a bad tree because we're producing bad fruit. But if you're using your words correctly, if you're using your words smart, instead of being a bad tree, you will be a good tree because now you're producing good fruit. And people will start to see the way that you live, and they will start to like want to be like you, right? They will start to want to copy the ways that you're going, but because you follow the Most High, because you follow Jesus, you know, they can really just turn to the Bible and do the same thing that you're doing. But people will want to eat off of your tree because you're producing good fruit. And what did you do? You just changed your wording. Bro, I want you to start changing your wording. I want you to start speaking life into yourself. Stop always speaking this death, right? And death don't have to be like, oh, I'm going to die or whatever. Death can just be like, man, I can't accomplish it. I'm not good enough. Who said you're not good enough, right? Who told you that you're not good enough, right? The people that's around you, right? Your family, your friends, they said you're not good enough. What did God say? Did God say that you were good enough? So your words, the things that you say, bro, they have to change. Because you're not going to see no change in your life unless you change the words that you say out your mouth. Because the words that you say can either produce death or life. Right? Our tongue is the most powerful thing in this earth. I was reading something in the Bible, and it was telling me that our words is what creates the meaning behind things. So, I'm sorry. Our hearts is what creates the meaning behind things, not our words, right? So, I just want you to think about the things that you say. Think about the things that you plan on doing in life. Think about the thing that God has for you in this life, bro. Like, think about the thing that God wants you to do in this life, right? And instead of saying that you can't do something, instead of saying that you're not able to do it, how about start saying that you are? How about start saying that you are capable? Right? Even for myself, like I feel like I'm really like motivating myself right now, bro. Like even for myself, like instead of saying that I can't accomplish something, I'm going to start saying that I can, regardless of how it looks, regardless if I don't see it happening, regardless if I don't see anything working in my direction. I'm going to start switching my words up because I know that my words are powerful. And you got to understand that your words are powerful because the things that you say in this atmosphere will determine your life, bro. So I just want to give y'all that today, man. I'm about to get ready for work. And I'm going to catch y'all on the next one, bro. So let's go.